we are given two values. We have obtained two values, x as 12 and x as -5. Since x is representing the length for the sides of triangle, any one side of the triangle, it cannot be negative. So the negative value will be rejected. If you want, you may write down the reason that the length cannot be like negative. So we have only one possible answer. That means if x is 12, the answer for the base of the triangle represented by x equals to 12 centimeters, and the altitude is represented by x minus 7, comes out to be 5 centimeters. I think you have probably written the answer for this already. If anyone did not complete it, kindly write this down. Last question here. A cottage industry produces a certain number of pottery articles in a day. It was observed on a particular day that the cost of production of each article was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. So this is something we will use. The cost of each article, 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that very day. If the total cost of production on that day was 90 rupees, find the number of articles produced and the cost of each article. So you have to start by assuming any one of these. Out of the two values, we will be assuming the one which is independent of the other. जो डिपेंडेंट है उसको नहीं अज्यूम करेंगे, जो इंडिपेंडेंट है हम उसको अज्यूम करेंगे. Cost of production depends on the number of articles. I'm going to start by assuming the number of articles as x. Then I will obtain the cost of each article using this statement, the one I underlined earlier. The cost of production for one article is equal to 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. एक दिन में जितने भी articles उन्होंने produce किए हैं उसको करना है twice and increase by 3. That will tell you how much is the cost of production for each article. That means the cost of production of each article is rupees 2x plus 3. But we are given that the total cost of production on that very day is 90 rupees. So जितने भी articles produce किए गए उनकी cost थी 90 rupees. If the cost of one is 2x plus 3, this is the cost for one article, what will be the cost of x articles?
X times 2x plus 3.
X times 2x plus 3. This should be equal to 90 rupees. And
90.
You will have your quadratic equation. You can solve it to find out x. See if you have to reject any one value or both are possible, and then give your answer. This is 6th question. This is the cost of production for one article. Let me specify. So this is simple unitary method. A की cost हमने assume कर ली. X articles की we can find out by multiplying. According to question, this cost comes out to be 90 rupees. So the total cost should be equal to 90. From here, simplify and obtain your quadratic equation. You get 2x square plus 3x minus 90 equals to 0. Factorize, obtain the roots.
X equals 6.
X equals 6. 2x plus 15 and x minus 6. These are the two linear factors you will obtain after splitting the middle term. Those who have done this already, confirm please. Are these the factors you obtained?
Yes, ma'am.
Right from here, you can obtain the values for x. One value is negative 15 by 2. The other value is x equals to 6. Since x represents the number of articles, it cannot be negative or in fractions. So the first value will be rejected. We will be having x equals to 6 as the answer. So you can write down here that x equals to minus 15 by 2 is rejected. While doing these statement sums, you might not provide the reason why you're rejecting this value, but you should be aware it could be asked in case study questions. If you are given a case study question based on any of the statement sums here or similar to these, it could be asked in one of the questions. Which value will be rejected? Or maybe the reason. Provide with the answer, the number of articles, and the cost of each. This was 2x plus 3, which comes out to be 15 rupees. Tell me once you've done this. Anyone who's writing down?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I have not shown the work for splitting the middle term. You get 15x minus 12x. The middle term will be split as 15x minus 12x. We had left question number 2, solve the problems given in example number 1. Let's take those up. Example number 1. This is page 71. Represent the situations mathematically. Since we are doing this example under 4.2, we will be solving them as well. After representing the situation, we will find the answer also. The first part here says John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each. And then the product of the number of marbles they have is 124. Now we would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. Now you could start by representing the number of marbles with John and Jivanti as x and y. Again, आप different variables से start कर सकते हो. एक जॉन के लिए एक जीवंती के लिए, बाद में आप रिड्यूस कर सकते हो. You will have two relations. उनको आप combine करके substitution करके you will be left with one quadratic equation in one variable, any one variable you have chosen earlier. तो एक तरीका वो है, या फिर आप directly one variable से start कर सकते हो. I'm going to do with one variable the way they have done in the example itself. If anyone has done with two variables, you may do it. Just be careful when you're forming a quadratic equation, it should contain only one variable. So we will represent the number of marbles with John as x, for Jivanti total minus x, the remaining. The remaining marbles are with Jivanti. Once they lose 5 marbles, the number of marbles with John will be equal to x minus 5, and with Jivanti it will be 45 minus x minus 5. So this is 40 minus x. दोनों में से हमने 5 reduce कर दिए, and afterwards the product of these two comes out to be 124. So x minus 5 multiplied with 40 minus x equals to 124. This will be your quadratic equation. You solve it, you find out x and see what is the possible values for the number of marbles. यहाँ पे काउंटिंग की बात करें, आई थिंक आपके पास सेम पेयर आता है, एक रिवर्स हो जाएगा. एक में x की वैल्यू 9 आएगी तो दूसरे के पास आई थिंक 36 बनते हैं मार्बल्स. फिर सेकंड वैल्यू ऑफ x is 36. In that case, John has 36 marbles and Jivanti has 9 marbles. Is the question clear? Anyone who has any question? How we have obtained these values in terms of x and how we will form the equation. उसके बाद तो सॉल्विंग वाला पार्ट है. अगर आपके पास सिंपल ये इक्वेशन आती, सॉरी ये क्वेश्चन आता, रिप्रेजेंट द फॉलोइंग सिचुएशन मैथमेटिकली, तो आपको जो आंसर देना है वो सिंप्लीफाइड फॉर्म में देना है. डोंट लीव योर आंसर हियर. प्रोडक्ट इक्वल्स टू 124, सिंप्लीफाई इट, स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म जैसे आती है इक्वल टू 0, उस फॉर्म में आंसर देना है आपको. Question number 2. This was example number 1, first part. I'm directly forming my equation. The product of the number of marbles each of them has after they lose 5 marbles each. So x minus 5 multiplied with 40 minus x equals to 124. Simplify. The equation you are left with will
X
be
minus 36, x minus 9.
X square minus 45x plus 324 equals to 0. This is the equation you obtain after simplification. And once you split up the middle term and factorize, you get x minus 36, x minus 9 as the linear factors. X minus 36 equals to 0 provides you x as 36, x minus 9 equals to 0 gives x equals to 9. So you can write down the answer. If x is 36, the number of marbles with John will be 36. With Jivanti, it will be 9. And if x is 9, the values change, interchange. John had 36 marbles and Jivanti had 9 marbles. And if x equals to 9, that means John had 9 marbles. And Jivanti had 36 marbles. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
The second part of the example, this is similar to the last question. A cottage industry produces a certain number of toys in a day. The cost of production of each toy was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced. This is very simple. The production cost for one article or one toy equals to 55 minus the number of toys. On a particular day, the total cost was 750 rupees. We would like to find out the number of toys. So let's represent the number of toys as X. Then the cost of production for each will be equal to 55 minus X. This is the cost of production for each toy. What will be the cost of production for X toys? अगर एक की कॉस्ट 55 माइनस x है तो x टॉयज की कितनी होगी?
X times 55
minus x.
And this cost, according to the question, is 750 rupees. So this will give you your quadratic equation. Solve it and find out x. Let the number of toys produced on that day. Simplifying, your equation will be x square minus 55x plus 750 equals to 0. Factorize.
X minus 30, X minus 25.
X minus 30, x minus 25. From here, you have two values. Either x equals to 30, that means the cost of production of each will be 25 rupees. If x is 25, then the cost of production is 30 rupees. This is not asked, but in case. In either case, if you calculate the total cost, it will be 750 rupees. Completed.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the assignment based on exercises 4.1 and 4.2. Although I think a few of the questions are from 4.3, but it doesn't matter. आप simplify कर सकते हो उनको. जो आपके situational problems हैं, वो आपको जैसी भी दे सकते हैं. Doesn't matter कि आपकी exercise 4.3 में से या 4.2 में से हैं. They have only separated them because we will be working with a different method to solve them. Otherwise, कोई भी आपको statements आ सकती है, which could be represented as a quadratic equation. So right here, the first part, the sum of the numbers is 40. We need to find the numbers if the sum of their reciprocals is 2 by 5. So how would you start this? Let's go roll number wise. Roll number 3, Anshdeep Singh. Roll number 4, Anupama. How would you assume the numbers?
Ma'am, the first number will be x and the second number will be 40 minus x.
Right. And can you help us write down the equation? The sum of their reciprocals. Each of these numbers, इनका reciprocal लिखना है, उनकी addition should be written equal to 2 by 5. Roll number 5, Arman Basra. Arman Basra. Beta, what will be the equation? Sum of the reciprocals for x and 40 minus x. Armanjot. Armanjot Singh.
Ma'am, 1 by x plus 1 by 40 minus x is equal to 2 by 5.
So this is how your equation will be formed. You can simplify it. On the left hand side, take LCM, cross multiply, simplify, and obtain your quadratic equation. Right now, you only have to represent the situations mathematically. You have not been asked to solve, but you could be. Only part where you form your equation could be little different, but the rest of the work you have already done. Roll number 7, Arshpreet. Next part, we need to find two consecutive odd integers. The sum of whose squares is 202.
One will be x. X plus 2.
X plus 2. And what will be the equation?
X square plus x plus 2 square is equals to 202.
This one's quite simple. Consecutive integers, consecutive even integers, consecutive odd integers. Just observe carefully. Second question, based on question number 1 of 4.1, which of the following are quadratic equations? So you will observe and give your answer once you have simplified. Simplification करने के बाद answer देना है. As in first part, the term containing x square gets cancelled. So this will not be a quadratic equation, right?
In the second question, we have to show the simplification.
Yes, I will advise you to show it. अगर ये MCQ form में आता है, फिर तो कोई problem नहीं है. अगर तो MCQ form में आएगा, you only have to write down the option. But in case it is given as a 1-mark objective type question, you should show that the term containing x square is not present, or it has a term containing higher degree. तो फिर ये quadratic equation नहीं होगी. Roll number 1, Abhay.
Yes, ma'am.
Beta, can you tell us out of options 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, which is not a quadratic equation? First one is not. First one is not. The remaining 4, इनमें से कौन सी quadratic equation नहीं है?
Ma'am, the third one.
Third one. Can you tell us the reason?
Ma'am, because the the power of the highest power of x is 3.
That's right. What about fourth one?
I mean, fourth one, we do not have the constant value.
Doesn't matter. Still, it's a quadratic equation. You have the leading term as 2x square. आपके पास जो variable की highest power है वो 2 है. That is what you require for the equation to be quadratic equation. Don't cancel x. For everyone, you might be tempted to cancel x. Do not cancel x. This is 2x square minus 7x equals to 0. If you factorize this, you will have x and 2x minus 7. ये आपके दो linear factors बन गए. Either x is 0 or x will be equal to 7/2. You have done this kind of question in 2.2. Do not cancel x. Variable को cancel नहीं करना. Fifth part. Let's ask R.N. Madan. Fifth part. Is this a quadratic equation?
Yes, ma'am.
बेटा, is last part, question number 2 का जो last part है हमारे पास, is it a quadratic equation?
Ma'am, no.
Can you tell us the reason why?
Ma'am, because x is not equals to 0 and
ये x not equal to 0 की importance सिर्फ इतनी है कि x denominator में है.
yes, ma'am.
The denominator of a rational number cannot be 0. Later on, आप अगर check करोगे इस question में, in fourth question, उन्होंने यहाँ पे specify किया है कि x is not equal to 1, x is not equal to negative 2. The reason they have given us this fact tells us that the denominator of these rational numbers cannot be 0. अगर x की value 1 हो गई, तो ये जो पहला आपके पास fractional expression दिया है, इसका denominator 0 बन जाएगा, which is not defined. तो x की value 1 नहीं हो सकती. Second, they have given x cannot be equal to negative 2. अगर x negative 2 हो गया, तो आपका second rational number 0 बन जाएगा. इनकी इतनी importance है सिर्फ यहाँ पे. The reason why fifth equation is not a quadratic equation. इसको simplify करो.
Okay.
इसको
When
simplify
we will
करो.
take the LCM,
It will have a term.
it will become x cube.
Yes, it will have x cube. Mridu?
Ma'am, I just wanted to say the answer.
Okay. So if you take the LCM on simplification, you get a term containing cube. That's why it is not a quadratic equation. Always give your answer once you have simplified. और ये जो साथ में आपको दे देते हैं, x cannot be this value, x cannot take that value. उसकी importance ये होगी, either x is taking that value in the denominator, so they want to exclude that. कि denominator में 0 नहीं बनना चाहिए. So वो condition सिर्फ ये specify करेगी. Later on, once you simplify the equation, आप x की value निकालते हो, it might be possible. It might be possible कि जो ऊपर उन्होंने दिया था that x cannot take these values, you might have to reject any of those. ऊपर जो value specify कर दी हैं कि x की ये दो values नहीं हो सकती. आपने जब इक्वेशन सॉल्व की तो आंसर में वो उनमें से कोई वैल्यू आ गई, तो आप लिख दोगे दैट x कैन नॉट टेक दिस वैल्यू. अदरवाइज जो हमारी इक्वेशन थी उसमें डिनोमिनेटर 0 बनता है, व्हिच इज नॉट पॉसिबल. Third question, find the roots of the following quadratic equation. So you simplify this, take LCM and then obtain the values of x. ये difficult नहीं है. Fourth में है थोड़ा सा, जब आप LCM लोगे, work carefully and then obtain your answer. I would like you to do this with me. Fourth question. Everyone kindly start in your notebooks quickly. X plus 1 over x minus 1 plus x minus 2 over x plus 2 equals to 3. They have given x cannot take the values 1 and negative 2. Kindly check. The equation simplified is x square plus 3x minus 10 equals to
Now we
0.
have to solve it further also.
Yes, you have to solve it further. Split the middle term. Split the middle term and obtain your linear factors equal to 0. Take each linear factor equal to 0.
5 into 2 and 5 minus 3.
X plus 5, x minus 2. So x comes out to be -5 or x can be 2. These are the roots of the equation. So the only work you had to do to obtain your answer was simplifying that. वो simplification वाला काम है थोड़ा सा. उसके बाद आपकी equation जो बन जाती है, you know how to obtain the roots. That will be all. You will have test of chapter number 4 tomorrow during the class.
Ma'am, have you
Excuse
checked
me.
test of chapter 3?
But I am doing, actually, I'm taking the test of all the classes. So I am doing side by side. वो जैसे जैसे हो रहा है, I'm returning. Hopefully I'll do these today.
Excuse me, ma'am.
हाँ जी बेटा.
Ma'am,
मनरूप
we are
आपका
left
टेस्ट.
with. Ma'am, we are
Sir.
left with question 5 of optional exercise 2.4.
Okay. We will take that up on Wednesday, if that's okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, I can take up your doubts in case you have any. Right?
Okay, ma'am.
All right. God bless you all.